the 5 cents just before, had some lunch, hung out the wash, and now I've got the 50 cent to do. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rolls, $120 worth. So let me just do some things on here, some settings, and turn that, mute that, and that's it, I'm off and running. Alright, so that was a good start with these two. Got the 88 ships, tool ships, and excuse me again, and New South Wales, 50 cents. So we'll go this one first. This one outdoes the tool ships in my books. Well, it would, because they're 2 to 3 million, the ships is 9. So let's see if this paper's inside out. No, they just wrap these ones in plain lunch bag paper. So hopefully there's some 85s in here. 2000s will be alright. 93s will be nice. And I don't know, my brain's ticking over, there's that many. This one, rotation, be nice, real nice, but not to be. So $120 worth of coins, which is 240 coins to check, individual, 2018. Underdog, going to be worth something in the future for sure. Oh, just making sure I've got the right glasses on. I want to bring that up a little bit more. Doesn't matter if it's out of range a bit. Well, it doesn't. Oh no, look, there it looks like double bars on there. And I just had that one, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, that looks better than that last one, but it's got a little bit of green on there. Yeah, it's got the shadow bars there, on the back there. You can see them there. But there's a bit of green in there too. But they are very flat, but that dirt is actually showing them up quite well on there. So that's the 83 shadow double bar. Yeah, well, that showed up nice. And I got one, excuse me, the last 50 cents too. Michael, how you going? NN, how you going? And I've got to clear my throat. Cut down on the fags, probably be alright. But anyway, only live once. And for the crop circle, I got 3 of them from Willie's Milk Bar. 3 crop circles. That was amazing in one hit. So yeah, and like I said, then just because I got a about 13 or so of them now. Doesn't mean they're easy to find. Some, I'm going to probably say most people around Australia won't be finding them. It seems they're down here and in Queensland. That had the small cut there on the road, starting to go. So if you do progression errors, that would be around the start of it. Then as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it fills in, gets bigger and bigger. I've seen them whoppers right around there. They really let them wreck their coins before they decided enough is enough, and can the whole minting process of them for the year. Did 20 million, was going to do 34 is what I remember reading, and they stopped production. I don't know how many, I don't know if they've done that to any other coins other than when the Queen passed away. But yeah, it stopped. It was that bad. Die crack off here, looking for that. And I got that pictures on Facebook, and all the pictures of all the trail line errors, different ones. I've got everything on there. I put 1,600 photos up. Can't see nothing there. Yeah, they meant to dwell too, you know, the 17s. Just check, see if it's a crop circle. Even if it was, I think it'd be a hit right there. It's pretty horrible. 14, looking for the crop circle, right in that reed there, right in there. It's a big round one, looks like a pizza. It's got topping on it. Perfect round, big, the biggest of all the crop circles, the 2014. Again, I've got a post with all of them in, showing you the 2014, the 2012, excuse me, and the 2021. And then I've got a post earlier to that with a 2022 5-cent piece that's got a crop circle on its left paw. Well, on its left paw, but on the right paw that when you're looking at the coin. And anyway, I've got pictures of all of them so you can see them. And there it is. It was at the bottom. I forgot all about that, till I opened it for that one. I've got a habit of that. What I've got to remember to do is, if it's that what I want, I've got to make sure it's that way. I think, we'll see. And then that one goes to the top after I've opened it. No, it would have been the wrong way, look, because it's going to be at the bottom. Alright, so I've got to face it to the right, and then I'll get it the correct way. Yeah, so chips, 9mm. Not bad. I mean, 88, been hit a little bit around, but some people just collect them by the books, you know, by the pocket full. They just fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. Just love looking at the pages with all the ships coming in. Yeah, nice. 77, if that was a coat of arms, I'd probably shut down because I'd probably be running around here like an idiot. If that was a coat of arms, the 77. And if that 88 was a coat of arms, again, I'd be running around like a madman going nuts. You guys know all about finding a coin then. That's for sure. So possibilities, they are and have been sold, but I believe all uncirculated. 97, low mint, 4.3. Got a couple of them, that's real dirty. I'll give that a miss unless it's a shadow bar as well. No, somebody else can have that one. 2012, looking for the crop circle on this one, and it's in that reading right there. I call it the Fruit Loop crop circle because it's like a crop circle. Because it's like a Fruit Loop. Oh, that 21, I forgot to check that Julie Buttygig has got a beak crop circle, so it's just under the beak, and it looks just like the 2012, a little smaller, but looks like a Fruit Loop. Thick all around, not just on the edge, but it's thick right in. Looks high and rough, and it's got a hole in it. Anyone that eats Fruit Loops, I do. That's what it looks like. So the 21's got two crop circles, one that's just here, and one just under the beak, just there. I'm just wondering if somebody put those 3 crop circles in at Willie's Milk Bar, testing me out, or or knowing what they were and giving them to me via the change. But if they did, it'd be a bit risky that he might have used them. So I'm looking for that crop circle there. No, that one's clear. No double bar. look like something. Well, it's been ground out. 80, that gets the double bar, but that's that's a variety. The other coins, the 66, 83, 93, 97, 96, 97, 2004, they're all dieware errors. The 79 and 80, they're varieties, because the guy that made the dies, he made the mistake of putting them in there. And they weren't supposed to be in there. Die crack and the trail line errors on here. Nothing. I had a spade of them the other week. Got a few in a row, maybe 7 or something. Yeah, it died off. And like I said, just because sometimes I find multiples of things that maybe I shouldn't be, that mightn't happen again ever. Or it might be a real long time in between. Sorry about that. These are pretty noisy. I'll open up this third one that was in the photo for the clip. Yeah, the photo that you take before you come on live. It takes a quick snap. 278. So they've been together forever. That's what I always reckon. But when you find, anyway, I've said it before. Somehow I just believe that some coins just never part for whatever reason, and things happen. Well, we're all here. And I just reckon sometimes when you find coins, I don't know, I just have this feeling that they just haven't been apart. They've just always been within reach of getting put back in the bag, rolled up, and I'll keep them together like I usually do, because I don't know, I might be wrong, I might be right, who knows. But after all these years of checking, there's just sometimes I just get a feeling that I've got coins in a row that sort of like the chances, yeah, sort of like they're married in a way. 7 million on them, nice changeover, 50 years of the Australian decimal coins. 94 wide date, oh there's a coin, beautiful. So this is the year of the family, 1994. And here we have the wide date variety. So there's a millimetre between the 99 and the 94. On the standard, it's half that. It's half a mil and half a mil. So you can measure them. I've got it at 7 mil. I don't care what the book says. I don't give a damn. I'm a mechanic, mate, and I measured that properly. And that's 7 mil. And the standard is 6 mil. But don't worry about that, just look at this. It's got the big gap there, and you got the 1994 wide date variety. Beautiful. That's alright, score. That's pretty good. I've got 4 coins there. 83 double shadow bar, that 94 wide date, New South Wales 2001, and there's 88 ships. Pretty good. Go for a double bar on this, be alright. Shadow bar, no. Nothing on there. Trail lines they're called, what I'm looking for. You can look them up. For trail lines, there's the double bar, and that's the variety. So 1980. Because the mint put him in there. It's not from dieware or anything. It was in the die. It was cut into the die. So that's 1980. 38 million on them. You find 10, 15 of these before a 79 double bar variety. So it's different to the shadow bar. That's dieware, and that was in the die by the die maker. So the difference there. Oh, this is a nice oldie. What do you reckon that is? Oh, I reckon a 78. Oh, I sort of got an 83 on there too, but 78. Oh, it's a 71. That is in absolute spiffing condition, isn't it? Look at that. It's got the cartwheel and everything on there. Cartwheel's rocking. Back of that's just absolutely 1971, eh? That's what, 50, 52? 52. Look at that. Look at all the luster on there. Hasn't been touched. This is like just gone in here. Somebody's got this out of their mint set or something. Could have been. It's so nice. I wouldn't be surprised it's not a mint set coin. It is really, really well struck. Geez, that's a nice coin, I'll tell you. Anybody would be real happy with that without having to pay mega dollars for a 71 mint set. Well, I don't know if they're mega dollars, but they're expensive. Yeah, if it was a 72, I'd be over the top. Then you'd be talking big dollars. But that's worth a good little bit of cash. That's well, if anybody wants the next best to that, which would be an uncirculated, because that's it. That's the next best after that. That's totally almost uncirculated. Absolutely. And the next to that is uncirculated, so you know, it's got little bits here, but big deal, you know. If you're looking for something that's top notch without paying top notch dollars for a set, yeah. So anyway, they're in there, and I'm putting the 71 set together to give away. So I've got 3 or 4 really top notch ones, and I think this is going to beat them. So I've been finding a couple of them lately, but I'm putting the 20 cent, you know, I'll get it right down to the 5 cent, and I'll give it away so you can have a 71 set instead of buying it. So I'm working on that. Work in progress. Let's see, errors. 21. Fingerprinted big time, isn't it? Nothing there. I think there's a cud there. We get the light, there's the light, and the light shows everything up, so there's a tiny cud there. Just check, might be dirt. No, it is, it's a cud. There's 2 of them. Oops, sorry. There's 2 of them. So we got one there in the corner. The corner's filled up, so that blob shouldn't be there. It's filled up. Just little there. It's only tiny in there. The 2 little ones on the 21. I got a few of them with the with cuds. You can get cuds all around, all along here, look, and on the hair and up here, with the crop circle and without the crop circle. Yeah, so I don't know, I've got plenty of them. Hey, look, there you go. Look at this 71. Look at this. Oops, don't drop it on them. Not now you found it. Yeah. They're just chalk and cheese, aren't they? That is just spiffing. It's a really nice coin, you know, seriously. That is so nice. But yeah, you know, it hasn't been in there long anyway. That's for sure. That's a beautiful coin. I like those old coins, and when they colour up in that particular effigy on it, they look really good, really, really good. bit nostalgic with some of the stuff I like, I suppose, because I like all the decimal stuff. Well, the early stuff, King George V. I love all them, and anything prior to that. Alright, so next one, and Michael, how you going, buddy? Oh, I said hello to you guys, did I? I think I did. Do I hit the thumbs up? Hit the thumbs up. Well, if you want, doesn't matter. Just watch. As long as we've got people watching. Anyway, I shouldn't say that. As long as we've got people watching. If nobody watches, then that's their missing, because who knows what I'm going to find and talk about. That's just the way it is. Yeah. So over here, you get it first hand. Otherwise, you have to replay and watch. Or if you don't watch it, well, you ain't going to learn anymore. You can go watch my other videos that are videos, not streams. But the streams are videos afterwards, but fair enough, they go for a while. But, you know, those videos that I made, well, in a way, they're false, because I spent up to 12 hours on some of them for half an hour. And that, you know, that was all right then by everyone to watch that didn't know I was spending so much time making them. And now I do it live, and I'm actually, well, showing you how long it takes. And I can't cut anything, so it's all the cutting and the editing and putting it together, then formatting it. Oh, mate. And so I find this just so much easier. And I know a lot of people aren't happy because they like the shorter ones and straight to it. But for me, it gave me my life back, mate. It gave me back 10 hours a day. So, yeah, it's all for me. I need that for a set. That completes one set for me, Northern Territory. So how's that? So I got a WA yesterday from Willie's, New South Wales now, and that Northern Territory, all right, it's been bumped, but I have to check that too. It looks a bit struck through, doesn't it? Like they were saying, damn, pushed when it got struck, but if that was the case, it depends, you know, it's that situation of when two indestructible forces meet, what happens? And in this case, what is the thing about that being struck with something inside on the collar is this has got 150 tons coming down on it. Why isn't it flat? So are we saying that the collar is stronger? And that die, after it did this, the die is wrecked. It's banged that right up onto the gutter end of the die and wrecked it, if that's the case. So yeah, so if the collar was stronger and could withhold that pressure and keep that struck through in there, then something has to go. It's gone up, something has to go. And if it did happen, it would mean that pushed up into the die and wrecked the die. Actually cactus the die, and the collar die won the day. Because it's very, you can see it, there's no sharpness to it. See that nice inside? And that's, you know, structures, you gotta look at them nicely, but it's got a nice, it's flat there too, but it's got a nice shine finish in the middle, you know, like whatever was in there pushed and, well, made that flat. See, it looks like just that, but it could have been a piece that was on the collar, you know. I want to check that out a bit more. That could be an error coin there. It's what, you know, collar struck through. That'd be pretty rare. But if it did, that means that die was broken, wrecked after that. Would have had to have been. It would have had a big ding in it. And if it kept minting, then coins afterwards would have a raised cud there, big raised one from the ding that was put into the die. So anyone's got a big raised cud on a Northern Territory here, well, let me know, because then my theory would be right, that it was a structure, the collar held it, and the die gave way. But it happened over here too. You can see that. That makes a difference. We've got something going on here. That could be after. But it's very weird because it's so... because there's nothing happened on top of here. So I don't know, maybe it's been crushed inside. They put in the... even in the vise. Anyway, look, it's one of those ones that could be anything in between. Could be the strike, it could be struck or not. There's 2 marks there. I don't know. I'm going to check it out a bit more. But anyway, too much talk on that. That's 2 of them, so that's a good start. Let's get back to here. Die, look for die cracks on die. Die cracks on die, big long ones all the way to the edge. If you find it, you'll know about it. And then just picture the die breaking out like a piece of pizza after that. Or completely exploding. Double. Oh, here's a 93. There we go. I asked for a 93. I asked for a millennium too. The 93, you can get the shadow bar. I found one of them last week. And the only shadow bar I saw on eBay, and it sold for $75 or $74.50 it was. And it wasn't as good as those 2 that I've got. Oh no, I've got 4 now, I think. 3, 4. 2012. Oh, let me just check there. Oh yeah, it's got the I just found the 2012 crop circle. Beautiful. There he is, right there. So we'll see if we can get something better on him. Pretty cactus. There he is, right in the centre. Looks like an eye looking at you. That's the Fruit Loop. There he is. Fruit Loop crop circle. How good's that? That's my 3rd one. So yeah, so you can see where that is. Just there, that one. What a beauty. That's a good one. That's alright. Mini-me's on fire. I'm on fire. I'm doing pretty good here. Doing pretty well. Doing really well. Can only get better. Geez, I've got heaps there to check too. What a good score going down to my normal bank. I was going to go to my little bank again. So I went down there so I can do some other stuff. Well, come on. Mate, it'd top it off if there was a rotate going with it. Let me look over. Oh, there's only 30 there. You haven't been chatting too much, that's right. And I really like the live streams. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I like doing them. Did I check these? I think it was, I'm not sure. 76. 9.5. Pretty sure I did. 2004. Yeah. Yeah, look, I like doing them, and you know, well, they save me time, you know. I'm just here to show people what I'm doing. How long it takes, well, I can't do anything about that, and it's up to everybody if they want to watch or not, because I can't do it any faster. Even if I shut up, I'd still be stopping at so many coins. It's literally, I can't shut up. I mean, I literally can't, because it's nearly every coin's got something to talk about. Oh, look what's on top. You guys saw it right here. I am on fire. Unbelievable. Oh man, the 1985 on top. Hey, and it was tailed up. I turned it over. I was going to say to you guys, look how nice this coin is for an older one. And it's an 85. That's in beautiful condition, eh? I mean, that's as good as I would expect to be finding this in here. Seriously. That's an EF. We're getting there. Yeah, it'd be close. It's just muck on there. It really is. The camera mightn't show it so well, but it really is in nice condition, eh? A couple of little knocks, but you know, again, you got to go and get a mint set for one of these. So you're looking at 40-something bucks, 50 bucks, whatever they're going for now. Oh, that's a nice one. And there you go into the Million Club with the 85. I call it Million Club. I think it's the 85 and 93. They're just under a million anyway, but just a fraction. The books are just rounding them off now. So Million Club, same as the 93. Which I think that one's 986,000 it was in the end. But there you go. And that's amazing. I said Mini-Me's on fire, man. I am burning. That is amazing. Yeah, what's that one? I got a 2012. Yeah, we'll see them all at the end. Yeah, that's pretty good. Some days you can have a good day. Man, top it off with a millennium, and I swear to God, man, there's two coins I pray for every time. You know, I say you shouldn't lust after coins. You just, you know, just worry about, you know, what you get is what you get, and don't worry about, like, you know, I'm deliberately going out to find something because you can get disappointed. Yeah, well, I do with the 50 cents. The only ones of all the coins is the 50 cents. Look at the crop circle there. That would have been the top off. I've only got one 2014. That was the third Fruit Loop one there. And you know what? I've gone and blown the story because I forgot what I was saying because of that. My head's running 100 miles. Oh yeah. So yeah, only two coins, and that's if they were around the 1977 coat of arms and the 1988 coat of arms. So the 88 is supposed to be a tall ship. 77 is the Queen's Jubilee, Silver Jubilee, and those two, yeah, of all the coins. Oh, well, that's not true. There is a couple others too. There's the 2001 20 cents that's on the two-pound coin, the bimetal, which is bronze outer with the silver inner. I'm pretty sure was it silver outer, bronze inner. Yeah, that one too. That's in the 20 cents. But yes, they're the two in the 50 cents and most desired to me of all the coins, because they would just be, you know, if you found one of them, I don't know, tens of thousands anyway, or straight away, no problems, down to Downies and up for auction, absolutely, straight away. And yeah, I reckon it'd pull in over 25s, 30,000 if you found one, maybe more. You might be lucky and go up to 100 grand. But that's what you want to look for. They're the two the most desired ones I can think of. 77 coat of arms and 88 coat of arms. And if they're out there, oh, who knows? We've got billions of coins, so all of us put together checking coins every day, we don't even make a splash, mate. Not even a splash to what there is out there. So I just hope one of them come my way, that there is some out there in circulation, and I get one. Another 1980 double bar right there. zoom it up so yeah, another one. So that's two of them. Two in there. Both 1980s. Like I said, you get about 10, 15, 1980s to every 79. 79s were 24 mil. Excuse me, and the 80s were 38. So that's the difference why you don't find so many 79s. Bobby, how you going, buddy? Yeah, lucky as, mate. Ron Michael, yeah, the 85 is, that was a ripper. And Jobby told me, it was a Jobby this morning, said, someone said to me, you need an 85. Somebody said that. Well, look what I turned over. A spiffing 85, I'll tell you. It just needs a wash. It's just got history on it. That's all. Bit of history. But luster, it's got that under there. You need that for an EF. If you go an EF, it's got to have luster, some luster in there, and it's got that. Yeah, that's pretty good, I'll tell you. Anyway, I'm looking again. I mean, you know, 85, that beautiful 71, absolutely spiffing. That would have been nice, the 85 like that. Jeez. Still, that's value coin there. Good money. Yeah, if you could find a couple of them every day and a couple of, oh man, there's only like, you know, there's about 8 coins. If I could find a couple of them every day, say 4 out of those 8 or something, mate, I'll be doing all right then for an income. Doesn't take many on the good top range stuff if you find them all the time, and you could, but you just gotta check heaps of coins. You probably have to do them about 24 hours a day, just about, I'd say. Sorry, all the cough in my throat's all clagged up. I had a pie, and forgot what else I had. Ice cream. Oh, I've got mints there. Maybe you have a mint. I'll bring this up. What's that? A little closer. Doesn't matter. It's hitting right where we not want to look anyway. Yeah, not coming across any. Yeah, that's weird, eh? I had that once before where I found a heap of those trail line errors, and then, man, it just like zzz, for like years, just dropped right off finding them. And now the last 12 months I've been finding a few of them. I've probably found about 18 of them, I think. One a month. But I found a couple in one hit. Was that yesterday? Pretty sure. 2,000. Royal visit, 5.1 million. That's the effigy that changes us from the English in the score of how many effigies that we have of the Queen. So we got 6 because of her, and England's got 5 because they didn't have that one. So yeah, but nice 5.1 if you like collecting them. Yeah, if you like collecting them. If it was in if it was like that 71, I probably would have kept it, but it wasn't good enough to keep in my eyes. I've found better in like the 71's condition, so I'll just hang out for better ones. No cuds, no errors. So all I need now is that beak. Fruit Loop to find would be pretty good, and I could show you guys that one. 96, you get shadow bars on that one too, which I found last week. 83, shadow bars. No. Oh, geez. I probably should put that bucket the other side, but these are hard to pick up because they're heavy and odd shaped. All right, lucky dip. What we got in there? this has been a pretty exciting little batch to here. I can't wait to see what's in here. 85, man. I think I can I can feel the Millennium Incuse flag. You know, 2 of them I can feel coming along, and another 85, and another 93. Shadow bar 93. If you will it, maybe it will come. Who knows? Oh, look. Oh, man, I tell ya. I would have said, yeah, I am the guru, mate. That turned up as a Millennium Incuse then for me, saying it, because you don't see too many of these coins anyway. I made 20 million on them, but yeah, they're starting to get the lettered wide letters, the fat letters, the die wears. You can see there. This is just starting to do it. See, the width is not flattened out. That's it. That's what happens. That's the fat letters, and it just keeps getting fatter. And as the die wears more and more on the edge, the letters get wider and wider till they nearly touch. I'm gonna have to have a drink. Sorry. Yeah, till they nearly touch. And it's just die wear, and it's their own fault. Have a look at the depth of the lettering they did. No wonder the die wears. It's nearly flat. Wouldn't take much before the edges of that start wearing away, and then it becomes level with the field. And as it gets to the levelness of the field, the letters get wider and fatter. And it's die wear, really bad too. I'm amazed they didn't stop production or do something about that. I had them really bad. I had them uncirculated in the day. Yeah, so really bad design because they didn't dig it deep enough. It was way too shallow. Let me just get back up here. Come on, 14. Yeah, I've only got the one. I haven't been looking for any errors or cuds around here. I've got enough of them. If you see them, yeah, well, I ain't going to pull them up and take them. I'm not overly fussed. Oh, she's got something in the chin there. But I'm not. You get, on this one, you get the bubble, where the other coin gets the crop circle. This gets an actual bubble, raised bubble like that. Which to me is the crop circle's next stage. It goes completely round, keeps eating in, eventually breaks out and becomes a half little egg in there, and then it produces bubbles, which is what I expect on the 21, that at some stage, if they didn't take the dye out, that it eventually produced a bubble in the exact, or a dot, whatever you want to call it, in the exact place where the crop circle is. There's crop circle here. So it's got the one over here. No, nothing there. But this one's got the. It's not that hit. I'll zoom up. There. Let me just check first. Let me just check. False alarm. False alarm, false alarm. No, it's not. I thought that was, but it's not. False alarm, don't worry. And that's what you have to do. And it catches your eye, you better check it or you're going to miss. No trail lines there, Another double bar. Yep, another double bar. Oh, it's 3 1980 double bar. Varieties. Look it up there. So yeah, double. So that's 3 then. No 79s. Alright. Well, I felt the millennium coming, so I was close. I wheeled it into that one. Let me see, this one's popping at me. It's right at the back, but it had a shiny 2018 on there. The radar, under the radar coin. Oh, Jobby, I haven't, sorry. Oh, you got $2 piece cake, they're good. Yeah, I haven't done much $2 this year. I gave up, really, not gave up, I just, Woolies is just killing me. Woolies is killing me. I'm sick and tired of them. That's what I am. There you go, that's my bugaboo. Sick and tired of pulling them out when I want all the other ones. And the amount I've got to go through just to get one of the other ones, like, you know, it's like 7 to 15 or 20 Woolies coins to one Canberra minted coin, and then that one isn't going to be one of the top ones. You know, it's going to get the top one with all the Woolies ones in there. Just exasperated. It just the maths and the percentages just skyrocket because of it. To get anything, you know, decent. 71, not too bad. Yeah, so you know, I'm pretty reluctant to get down on the $2 now. But anybody that hasn't got all that stuff, you know, don't forget, I'm giving you a point of view from somebody that goes through a lot of coins. And anybody that does something a lot can get sick and tired of it, you know. But for the persons that haven't, or just starting, mate, I hope you get all of them and find all of them, yeah. You know, that you get, like, because I'm complaining about so many of them, that you get those so many and build up your sets. But once you do a lot of coins, you're not after them. They're like the last thing you want to see in there. But if you collect them and you need them, that's a different story. But for me, no. I put so many back. I put over nearly $3,000 worth of coloured coins back in before Chrissy. All sets. I think I had 45 sets. There's 2016 Olympics. I just had everything. Everything. All gone. Except for my last lot. Is no more. They're gone too. They're sold as well. So I've just got a couple of odd bod ones. Probably got about 9 colour coins. That's it. Odd bod stuff, and that's it. All gone. 98, 82, 82, and they see those two married. You know. Again, let's see the conditions. Just odd sometimes, the percentage. I don't know. I know that, but if you put all the coins together and if they were shuffled together, there'd be so many spaces in between each coin. Yeah, we'll keep that one together. I reckon they've been together and they can stay together. Come on, another 2012. No. 2004 shadow bar. No. All right. Oh, 96, better check that from the bar. Whoa, man, just had a big slam of wind outside. Can you hear it? The hell? Get some little strong wind gusts here sometimes. A lot of 21s. Level 97. Ugh, she's beaten up big time. They do get the shadow bar. So many coins to look at. Got to stop at every one just about, like a Greyhound bus. Got to stop at every tree, you know. That's why they're so slow. 12. Oh, I think I've got another crop circle here. Oh, 2. There he is. Another 2012 crop circle. I am on fire. Look at that. Beautiful. That's 2. I haven't found any at all. And I go and find 2, no, 4 or 5 weeks ago when I did the posts. I had never found them. And now I go and find, what, 2 today in one hit. And 3 2021 crop circles from Willie's Milk Bar yesterday. I'm on fire with a crop circle. It's the 2014, I've only got 1 off. So that's a good score, that's 2. And the shadow bar over there. Come on, crop circle. Oh, I was probably just going to start there. See that little humpy bit? See that there? Let me check. What's going on there? No. Excuse me. Total optical illusions. Even those round dots aren't there. They don't exist. They're a shadow of something. 94, and we had that wide date before. So let me get that. So now I can show you. There's the difference, the Donny difference. So it's the wide date, 1 mil, 1 mil, half a mil, half a mil. So you can't go wrong when you find them. That's just so horrible. Got it, so we're getting there. Oh, I'm really sorry about the cough in my throat. That would be right. Got the stubby holder on there, cola, and it's empty. I'll have a mint instead. Oh, 3 to go anyway. Oh, coffee guts can go. Cough outside. Look at that 71. I can't help bringing that out, you know. Look at it. It is just... it's just popping. Look at the difference there. That's your average 71. Real happy with that. I love seeing those old coins in that condition. Really nice. Probably a little close, aren't I? Well, I should have probably had a mint before, because that mint's feels... What are they? Oh, the Eclipse. It's all we ever eat in this place. All the cars have got them in there. Top of the microwave in here. 7 mil. Nice. 50 years. That one's not too bad. But I have had them better. But I've got some, so for me, you know, I'm happy with what I'm pulling out already over there. the ones that for your set, yep, beautiful, but the ones that matter, they're all sitting over at the back there, behind these that I found. Double bar, nope. I've only got like 4 79 double bars there, and I've got like 15 1980s, and I just can't find a 79. It's been underwater on that. A 79 to make some more pairs up. Getting hard to find. Rotate your coins. Hey Spud, if Spud Lee was here, rotate your coins. We did a little shorts video to tell everyone, to remind everybody to rotate your coins, because he shows you 3 2010 50-cent pieces that he found in 1 week. 3, I think it was 1 week or 2 weeks. 3. Rotate 2010s. And I don't know if he showed on that, but he actually found a 2001. I think it was a 2001 or 2005 20 cent rotate. Oh, we'd have to go over and check his channel and check him. He's back online now. He's out of the sim bin from YouTube. It seems like he might be taking it a bit easy. He doesn't want to get sim bin straight away. I can tell he wants to break loose. He really does. They're restricting him. They're holding him back. And he wants to break loose, but he can't, because probably, I don't know, none of us are sure what, I don't know, I'm not sure. He'll know what he's not, I suppose, allowed to do. Personally, I wouldn't have a clue. But I can tell from last night and his first one that he wants to break out. Oh look, there's a 79 double bar. Finally, match up with the 80. Yeah, nice. So it's got one solid bar. I find that on the 79s that sometimes that bottom bar can be flat, bit lower. The 80s have both really tight. You get them on the 79, but I do find they can have one that was maybe die-filled a little bit. But that's one. I've got 3 80s there, but I've been through more than that to get that one. And it's about 10, 15, like I said, the 1980s to every 79. They're a lot harder to find. So that was a good score. I found one, I'll just do an example. I found one, say, 2 weeks ago. And the one before that, say 2 weeks ago. And the one before that, say like 3 months. You know, seriously, that's how things can happen. You can jump a year between stuff that you find. Seriously, you can. And for the really hard stuff, well, many decades in between. That's the 177 coat of arms. One of them. Look, another 80 double bar. That's another one, so that's 4 to 1. Doing well there, 480 double bars. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's not bad. 76. What was I going up to? 76. Yes, I'm making a 71 setup, and I'm making a 69 to 76 without the cook in there. Just a coat of arms. Trying to find all the best I can through there, and then I'll give them away too. Somebody to start off their set, or upgrade their set, or go and spend them. I don't care once you get them. I'm not going to 78, so I don't want that. Can we get another one? Oh, it's teasing me with the 12s. 2010. Nice 96. Now you don't find too many 96s. I said all the real nice ones, you want to keep them because they're extremely far in between. And you can get shadow bars on these too, which I did have one last week, wasn't it? they're extremely, the Shadow Bar 96, I've forgotten about them. That's how hard, you know, in between they are. I probably found one a decade before that, the last one. I totally forgot about it. Yeah, and when I found it, my brain started racking, and I realised that was on my list. That was in my hard drive. That's now shorted, and it was all there in photos. That was my records. That's why I got so many photos on Facebook right now. But that's not all the ones in my hard drive. The ones in Facebook is 2007, 8 onwards, and the hard drive is 1999 or 2000 onwards. All my early first stuff. All these uncirculated and everything, all photos. That's all I had. I bought rolls on them. Anyway, that's a nice 96. I'll be keeping that. 19 million, and see how many of them, even in that condition, very fine, that you find. Good luck. 85. Just thought I'd show it again. Look at that. That's just spiffing. What a day so far. I've still got one roll and 4 coins. Where's my millennium? Oh, I swear, mate, I'm going to be like, let's give it the Hail Marys. Oh, it's not. Hey? Seriously, I'm nearly thinking I can actually make things appear if I say it. Those legs look all pretty good. That one's just going a little bit there and there. And you can see how good Nick, and it's already starting to go. They're just flat. They just didn't dig it in. So looking for the NQ's flag, these lines here, the bars across are down in like that star, the NQ's. And the star is bigger. Is it bigger or smaller? Can't remember now. Doesn't matter. They go hand in hand. It's a different star. I think it's bigger. And it's smooth inside, whereas this one's rough inside. And we'll look for the little die cracks. Oh, I don't know if that's got one there. That one's clear. No, they're clear. Little die cracks coming off them. But that's not bad, Nick. 20 million, 19 million. That's not bad, Nick, at all. I've got a few of them, so I'm not going to fuss about it. 2010, finish it off. Alright, last roll. Last roll. That's right, time's worked out good. I've got things to do, and I can get to the bank. Oh, Prince, how you going, buddy? Haven't been around, haven't heard from you. I think I asked, well, I have asked a couple of times, I wonder where he was. So the last roll, let's see if we can pull off. That's my other pointer, packet opener. No, nothing there. 2012. No, that's been in the fires too, sure. No. But yeah, a lot of stuff from the fires coming through. 96, no, that's not as good. Look for the shadow bars. 72, 5 mil. Second lowest under the 85. Because I found the 72, if I find the 73 and the 85, they're the 3 lowest, you know, under the 93. So they're doing pretty good there. I did, so that's 72, I'll be keeping that one. It's only 50 cents. Yeah, I like 50s, you always get a lot of 50s. And these are just me being conservative, taking just what, to me, money, coins, top-notch fine coins, variety. That's not taking out, you know, these, not including the top millennium and other ones that were in there. But yes, you can find quite a lot of coins in 50 cents, probably the most, I dare say. Yeah, I'd have to say it would be. That 50 cents produced the most coins at the end when you're finished, for sure. there's a millennium. Hey, so close yet so far away. There's nothing that side. Nope, nothing that side. That's rare. No errors. Ugh. 2014, does that be right for a crop circle? And top nick too. Weak. So all this here. Let me just have a look. Look, if it was uncirculated, have a look for them on the uncirculators. But can you see that back half of that hair there? I also get these all the time, where it was just worn dye, and used to have weak hair design, you know, and it's again where, you know, nearly flat on, you know, coins almost uncirculated. Don't know if I had them on uncirculated. Oh yeah, I did have uncirculated ones. So I got quite a lot of them, and yeah, look for them because they're dye wear, and it just, well, you can see it just gives the curls go, the lines go, and I used to get them all the time. Anywhere on there you can get them right across, but I would have preferred it to be like, you know, almost uncirculated, something to prove that it is, and not from holding it or anything. But check your coins anyway, and you'll see if you got any. With the weak strike, as they call it. It's a weak strike, but it's really the dye's just worn. That's basically what it is. I don't know what a weak strike is, what they turn the machine down and did that. Yes, me saying that, that's very true, that you can, and I don't know how the mint handles it, but when those machines are banging their head off, bang, 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 you can't just turn them off. You can't just turn it off. Not the speed they're doing. Something will end up going bang. It has to slow down. They're the ones that give you a weak strike. The ones that the slow down right at the end of that. And if the mint, I don't know what they do, they might put a bucket under to get those last ones or something, I don't know. But that's where you would get the true weak strike, where everything in the die was all fine, but there's a weak strike, is because I reckon when they shut the machine down and it slows down, you can't shut something that's doing 300 a second or whatever a minute, and it's 150 to 350 tons, and you just say, oh no, stop. But the Titanic, which it could have done that with its engine, it don't happen. It's got to slow down. And so you can get a weak strike. That's a true weak strike, slowing down. But when it's not from that and it's consistent through the coins, then it's die wear. All right, so there's a hell of a lot here, isn't there? I've got 480 double bars, a 79 double bar, a top 71, really nice. I don't even remember what I got here. Oh, 2012 crop circle. I better come up closer. So it's got the crop circle just there, Fruit Loop. 12. 83 shadow bars on here. I'm trying to stand straight. I've got to clean up, and anyway, so that's really good because they're under there nice. You can see them through there nicely. You can see them there. That's an error. It's not the 80 double bar. but that's a really good one. So that's an 83 shadow bar. Another 2012 crop circle, that's 2 of them. A 1994 wide date variety. A New South Wales, I'll be coming back down. New South Wales, 2001. Northern Territory got banged, or it's been struck through in the collar with foreign objects in there, and it's hit it, and it's mashed the die if that's the case, because the die, for that to come up means the die went. If the collar didn't hold, it would have gone out. But I'm not sure, I have to check. But it's just the smoothness of it, and there's no roughage. It's still there on the top. It's, anyway, doesn't matter. I need that to complete my set, Northern Territory. But still, it's been, I'll have to check that. Then 1993, nice. Just got to clean the dirt out of there, that's all. Toothpick. Or if you've got a pointer like me, that's wood. That's all you want is wood. Yeah, so 1993, not a shadow bar, but another 1 million club. Oh, we might as well go the million club because I got the 85. Look at that. You'd be more than happy with either of them. Well, yeah, over the moon there, but the condition of that's just amazing. That is. So there's the million club. We'll just call it square at a million each, because it's only 14,000 difference to a million for the 93. It's 986,500. And then straight off the rank was a real nice 88 ships. Can't go past that. And then I'm still going, but wait, there's more. Oh, 76 just to see, because they had a bit of luster there, nice, just to see what I've got to make up that set. It probably won't. Oh, no, it's not cutting it. It's gone. Then a 72, 5 mil. So second lowest under the 85. So I'll keep that because it is second lowest. And a 96 that's in not good enough condition. So we'll go and see how many we got here. Go back out. Is that as far out to go? Yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. And there was 240, and I said I expect to get between 10 and 14 for the, so 10% is 24, 5%, 12. That's the, 3 to 5%. So I predicted 10 to 14 on. That's more or less the same as the 5-cent pieces, because the same amount of coins. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. So 10%, 24, 12. So we're about 7-8%. But that other odds that I have, which is the 0.1 to 0.3%, that if they came up, then the other ones don't work, they don't matter. And so $72, 88, 71, 12, 83, 85, 12, 12. That would be in the 0.1 to 0.5%. This. So if you only had that of those coins and you're expecting, 10, 14, 10% if you, or 5%, 14, or 12, sorry, 10%, 12, 5%, 12. When you find these, they go into another category of their own. because of how hard they are to find. Those are sort of not common fodder, but findable. Then these go down into that other category, 0.1, 0.3%. So, you know, 240. 1% is giving you, 3? 1% is 5, so that's 1%. Yeah, 10. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, not quite 5. 4.8 is 1%. So 5. So that's down to 1%. Now they should be in the 0.1 to 0.3. So you can see that that's way over at 1%. Way over. It's triple it because of the coins that I got in there. You know, the 83 shadow bar, 22012 crop circles, and top 85, and the top 93. And so that's way over. You know, that would be your 0.1, just finding that. And you didn't have nothing else, you'd be more than happy. That'd be like, yeah, that's what you expect. But getting them, that's 3 times as much. That's really good. Really good find. So overall, it's a brilliant collection. That one. It's really good. Real happy with that. Very happy. Yeah, why is it a crop circle? Yeah, it's just a round die crack, mate. You know, again, it's either a bubble that was in the hardening and it popped and it's progressing on into a hole and getting pretty rough because there's nothing behind it. It's rough metal, and that's why it looks like a rough Fruit Loop. Or previous, there's been a strike. There's been the first coins of all of them have been a struck through, and the struck through's fallen out of the die, which left a hole in the die that looks like a donut or that Fruit Loop, and so now it's minting these Fruit Loops, and obviously it's in the die, but how it got in there is either, to me, it was a hardening bubble and it popped and progressed worse, or it was a struck through, round bit of swarf, metal, spring head, you know, whatever you can think is tiny that would be floating around in there that was in the machinery or something, and created that round circle, because round things don't happen, like, you know, even with those crop circles on the 2021. Round die cracks, what round die cracks where? They're happening, yeah. But I reckon it's because the hardening has gone on them and created a minor differential difference between the top of the field of the inner die face to the back inside that die. You know, the metal's been just taken off just that little bit because of that air bubble that popped, and the rim of it is rough as, which creates what looks like a die crack. That's what I think with the crop circle ones that look like that on the 21s, and the 2014. That's a big round hole with looking like pizza. It's flat with a pizza, like it looks like a privy mark. You know, it really does when you look up close. It's quite amazing. But that's got cracks going through it. But again, what makes something perfect round on a coin? What die crack goes perfect round? They don't go, nothing. Something has to create that roundness. They go in a straight line, just like in your car windscreen or whatever, little chip out of there, but remember that chip was caused by something, but the die crack from there, they go in straight lines, they follow, they go to the edge, they want to break that die in half. So to get a round die crack, something had to create it that's there. And with the 2014, it's really big, it's perfect round, and I just think that one looks to me like it was a struck through to start with. There's a coin somewhere out there that's the big, you know, it's the missing egg, it's the missing link. There's a coin out there that's got exactly where the crop circle is on the 2014, but it's a struck through. it's a round hole there with the same markings on it. And that's what I reckon is happened there. Something is dropped onto the die and struck through and fallen out or disintegrated, whatever it's done. And it's left a perfect round hole with lines going across it. I mean, it literally looks like a bit of pizza. Here comes the drawing again. It's perfect like that. And then there's one going across and another line going across. I don't know if there's one across here, but there's these thick lines running through it. And it actually looks like a pizza, whatever you want to call it. And it's perfect round. And it's got them through there. And I reckon that was a struck through to start with. It went into the die to start with, and then it fell out, left that in there. Well, it was pretty low, actually, in the die. Would have been like that. And it fell out and it left that in there. That left the hole in there. And then when it strikes the coin, it's leaving that with the die cracks through it, 3 of them. Yeah, anyway. So I reckon that's off the top of a screw, or, you know, they had to, something round and hard, have to be metal to push into the die. But they definitely had been made. That one is, anyway, for sure. That's a starting off as a struck through. And most of them would be. But the 2021, it's so light and it's so perfect, and it's just the way of it. And I'm thinking, it's when a bubble pops and the bubble leaves its outer rim there. Well, when it's chrome and it pops, it's not like a bubble disappears. It pops and it leaves that rough little ring like a bubble does when it pops, and it leaves its outer ring. And that's what I reckon it is that's happened on the hardening. How you going, Dave? I think I missed you on the last one, or was that Dave White turned up? Oh, real sorry. Anyway, I don't always look over here. Too busy waffling. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to take off. I'm just reading there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for dropping in. I'm going to finish. I'm going to go to the bank now, take these back, and it's a really good haul. 50 cents always give me a good. You always get a good score out of them. Not you know. You're not going to pull these out every day. And these 2012s. I don't think you're going to pull them out every day. And that 83, no, definitely not. And a nice 93, no. That nice 71, no. 94, well, yeah, you know, you come across them. These you come across. I've been searching for one of them for quite a while, so I've got to say Northern Territory is probably the lowest minted anyway, I think, just over 2 million on them. And then the rest, you know, very findable, very findable. Even the 94 wide date, very findable. Well, 79, all right, they're hard, yeah, they're harder, but you know, I'm going to say, would I find, is they harder to find than that 71 in that condition? I don't know. Probably even at Stevens, you know, because I've had a few nice 71s, so I've got about 5 of them in the last, 6-7 weeks. So for whatever reason, the 71s you can find in good nick. But that one is in exceptional condition. Yeah, so, you know, really, you know, those 7 there, you'd be more than happy with them. Showed the 5, but, you know, just to put in the fact that I haven't found one of them for a while, and that one because of the condition it's in. You know, got to make concessions. And all they are, they're beautiful. Yeah, 94 wide date, they're $6, $5 for them, $5, $6, yeah. All the ones I had are sold anyway. I sold them. They're all gone. They always go. Probably because they're not. Yeah, I really should probably put it in there because you know they're not. You don't come across them very often. Yeah, they're sort of like that in between one where you sort of do get them and then you don't. You get them, and hard to put them in the basket of the sort of good, nice, not common, but not good, nice, semi-hard to find, than putting it down here into this bracket. I'll put it in between there. So anyway, I'm real happy with that. They're all really, really. I hope you guys do as good. Seriously, I hope you do. That's a very, very, very good finds. Very good finds. Really top notch. So quite happy with that. So anyhow, have a good day, and I'll go take some back, and I don't know, might get some more and do another one tonight. Yeah, why not? If I've got nothing on, I'll do one. So if I don't, I'll catch you tomorrow, because I'll definitely do one tomorrow. So it'll be tonight or tomorrow. But have a good day. Thanks for dropping in and watching my videos. Go to Facebook, friend me, follow me, whatever you want. Look at all the 1,600 photos I put on there, all the coins. You can just look at them. They're static. You don't have to look through videos you don't want, and you can look at them and whatever you want with them. Use them. And use them as a reference with all your books and stuff. I've got they're in your books, and I got the photos there to go with them. That's not in there. Swear to God, go and look at them. So very good. All right, so have a good day, and I'll catch everybody later. All right, ta-da, bye-bye.